Captain Kell, how is the battle progressing?
We're holding, sir, but just barely. The slip jumpers have pushed our men back to the beeline, but managed to stop them there.
And the casualty counts?
64, dead or missing. 3 wounded.
Only 3?
Yes, sir. Once those things get a hold of you, well, that's it.
Any luck getting the computers back online, Johnson?
None, sir. The system's fried. Interplanetary communications are still offline, and the local band is jammed something fierce. Some kind of interference from those slip jumpers. Satlink and tactical imaging are still down as well.
Doesn't anything work?
Well, sir, if it's any comfort to you, the coffee machines are back online.
Terrific.
We're fighting blind here, sir. The choppers are giving us some recon via tight beam, which seems to work well enough, but with the local band down, most of our troops don't even know the enemies are coming until the bastards are almost on top of them.
There has to be something putting out that interference. Can't we trace it?
No luck so far. It's too widespread. It seems to be coming from everywhere. For all I know, those damn monsters may be giving it off. The choppers have gone over just about every stretch of rock between here and Darkside and come up with nothing.
I won't accept that. There has to be something. Where are they coming from? There were no unauthorized landings detected before Satlink went down. I refuse to believe that we've been here all this time and we haven't seen them.
Well, sir, they're here now. They've got us outnumbered by at least a 6-to-1 ratio.
We've faced worse odds in the past. All we need to do is hold out for 2 days. Gamma Cluster Base has 8 battalions in transit right now, along with 2 Carrot-class destroyers. They could easily mop up whatever's left when they arrive.
Captain, you're not going to believe this.
What now?
2 slip jumpers just teleported into base, smack dab into the middle of the squadron of Marines.
What? Did they get anyone?
No, sir. They didn't even fire. Just surrendered on the spot.
Slip jumpers don't surrender, Private.
That's just it, sir. These look human.
General, you'd better come with me. As far as I know, the closest the slip jumpers have come to human soldiers are those wet-wired grunts. If these can talk, they might give us some information about the others.
Agreed. Lead the way, Private.
Damn it, what the hell is wrong with you guys? We're not slip jumpers.
Shut up and keep still.
Do I even look like a slip jumper to you? Think, man. When was the last time you heard a slip jumper speak in English? There's a reason those grunts are called grunts. That's all they can do. Grunt.
I said shut up, now!
Soldier, identify yourself.
Sir, Corporal Masters of Fox Platoon, sir.
At ease, Corporal. What have we got here?
2 slip jumpers, sir. They teleported into the base right under our noses. We got them under control before they did any damage.
What the hell? We didn't come here to destroy anything. We didn't even want to come here. We were teleported, sent, or something.
I said shut your...
Hold, Corporal. Let him speak. What's your name, son?
Drifter. Now will you call these goons off?
Drifter? What the hell? That's the name that the data runner that escaped from A Block gave us.
We would have caught that if the computer system wasn't down. Why did you come back, Drifter? You must have known you'd be captured again.
Damn it, I didn't want to come back. Some guy teleported us here. I know that sounds ludicrous, but he did it. Somehow, he sent us here. There was a flash, and the next thing I knew, those 3 gorillas over there were pointing guns
General
at
Ravel, he's lying. They nearly telefragged 2 of my men when they arrived.
You son of a bitch.
Ravel?
It wasn't our fault.
General Ravel? That's you?
I am General Ravel, yes. Why do you ask?
That's what he said. Star Fury. He said, say hello to Ravel for me.
Corporal, have your men lower their weapons. I'm taking charge of these 2.
Sir, respectfully, I can't do that. They're dangerous.
You can't, or you won't, Corporal.
I mean, well, damn. They're yours, sir.
Come with me.
Christ, more of them!
My God, Sassy.
Hold your positions, guys. Let's not give them any reason to shoot first.
Sassy, what are you doing here?
I could ask the same of you, little brother. I see you've already made the same friends we have.
Yeah, they were just rolling out the red carpet for us. Sir, I can't let you.
They won't hurt us, Randall. Drifter, this woman, you know her?
What's it to you?
Son, you're skating on thin ice here. Taking an attitude like that isn't going to help your situation much. Is she with you?
Yeah, she's with me.
Good. Come with me, all of you.
Sir, I must protest.
He's got a point, sir. Do you know these people?
Never met them. Corporal Masters, come with us to escort our guest. Cal, you're with me. Drifter, Angel, and company. If you please, follow me.
Angel?
We might as well go with them, Drifter. We don't really have a choice.
What do we do, fearless leader?
Do as they say for now. We're surrounded. Fighting would be suicide.
Corporal Masters, thank you. Take your men and take up position outside the door.
Sir, respectfully, no! I can't leave you here with 5 hostiles. At least let me disarm them.
No way I'm giving up my weapon, army boy.
Listen
Sir?
carefully, Corporal. This information is not to go outside this hallway. These 5 are special ops agents that I requested. They flew in 6 hours ago.
What the hell? They came through an RV slipgate? But there was no receiver pad.
I repeat, Corporal, this information is for you and your men alone. These are special ops agents and are no threat to any of us. I need to speak with them in private. I need you to take up position outside the door to this hallway and not admit anyone for any reason. Is that understood?
Sir, yes, sir.
Captain Cal, if you'd accompany me into the office. Ladies and gentlemen, if you would please head into the office. It's small, but it's secure. We can talk in here without being overheard.
You lied to your men, Ravel. I'm impressed. What inspired that?
Sir, what is she talking about?
Do these look like special ops agents to you, Captain?
Respectfully, sir, I thought special ops agents could look like just about anything.
True enough, but these aren't special ops. In fact, I have no idea who they are.
What the... Sir, then why are we in here at number 5-2?
Good question. You're pretty trusting all of a sudden, Ravel. Why all the good faith?
Let's just say we seem to have a common friend. Let's start with you, Drifter. What brought you here?
Okay, like I said, we were zapped here by that guy with the glowing eyes. Star something.
Star Fury!
Yeah, that guy.
Glowing eyes?
And your friend? What should I call you, ma'am?
Sassy's good enough. Our story is the same. We were teleported here somehow. Some kind of new tech. Slip jumper tech, maybe?
Then you met him too? Star Fury? White and purple jumpsuit? With glowing
Two
yellow
of them,
eyes?
actually. Ours called themselves Greblajaw and Bloodshed.
You mean there's more than one of those spectral freaks?
I believe they prefer to be called phantasms.
They can prefer to be called green llamas for all I care. Whatever they aren't human.
Excuse me if I might interrupt a second.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, what were you saying?
Let's try this again. Angel, is it?
That's right.
All right, Angel. You say you met a man calling himself Star Fury. Describe him for me, in detail if you can.
Alright. He's about Drifter's height and build, wearing what looked like a skin-tight black jumpsuit or something. It had white trim. He had a close-fitting helmet of the same material, and he had glowing yellow eyes.
Interesting. You see, I once met someone of that description.
Elaborate, sir.
I plan to. It happened nearly 40 years ago, during an eradication campaign on some Blackwater colony planet. The colony had some problems with some low-threat mutations, the same kind that occurred on the Phobos and Demos bases during the Doom incident.
The Doom incident? That was a long time ago, sir. Was the mutation still around 40 years ago?
These were, evidently. There was a UAC dig nearby, so I guess they must have tried to open up the gates again or something. Stupid bastards. Anyway, their colony was up to its eyebrows in mutations. They appeared on planet and started ripping stuff apart. So UAC called my platoon and a few others to mop it up. We were moving through a small city, mopping up imps and pinkies, nothing big.
Stay tight, man. These are low-threat mutations, but they're still dangerous.
Captain Lawson, this is Private Barker. We have a situation here.
It came around the corner suddenly, catching us all off guard.
Barker, you there?
We panicked. After Captain Lawson and Peters got hit, the rest of us lost it. I fired off a few rockets. We ducked into an alley.
Crap.
I was young, a raw recruit. I hadn't been trained to handle a cyber demon. It didn't occur to me that a small dead-end alley was probably the worst place to run. It knew it had me trapped. It sat there looking at me. Then it raised its gun and roared like all hell.
A cyber demon. Wow. How'd you escape?
I knew my armor was strong enough to stop blast damage, but a direct hit would have killed me. And in that enclosed alley, I was as good as dead. And then, well, the craziest thought hit me. I figured I'd beat him to the punch.
You're kidding me. You did it.
I did. It hurt like hell, but it got me out of there. I landed on the other side of the wall and blacked out.
You shot and jumped. Are you crazy?
Resourceful, if painful. That's an interesting story, but where does this Star Fury character fit in? I assume that's what we're discussing.
You are right. This is going to sound hard to believe, but bear with me. I woke up elsewhere.
What the hell? Where am I?
Greetings, Michael.
Stay right there.
Easy, Michael. I'm not here to harm you.
Somehow, I knew he was telling the truth. I lowered my gun.
Who are you?
Star Fury of Clan Phantasm at your service. Do you know why you're here, Michael?
Enlighten me, please.
You just escaped an encounter with a cyber demon, Michael. You were badly injured as a result. I healed you and destroyed it.
You killed it? By yourself?
That's not important, Michael. You are here because we could not let you die. You will be needed in the future. I have little time to speak with you, so I'll be brief.
The future? What do you know about the future?
Remember my name, Michael. The next time you hear it, you will be in far worse jeopardy than you are now. It will be spoken by one you don't know, but one you must trust, along with 4 others. They are the salvation of your realm.
Your name? Wait!
Next thing I remember, I woke up in the alley on the opposite side. My armor was trashed, but I was fine. I walked back to HQ and heard the news. The remaining mutations had all run off, disappeared. My commander figured we either eradicated them all or scared them so senseless they ran for their lives. I had different ideas.
So you're telling me that just because of this incident, one, well, dream for all you know, you decided to trust 5 people you don't even know?
That's basically it. Sorry, Captain.
Have you lost it, sir?
Interesting story. I can't say that I believe it as of yet, but you seem to. So what now? You're certainly in dire straits here, General. A mess of slip jumpers breathing down your neck. If what this Star Fury says is true, then Angel is the one he spoke of, mentioning his name.
We didn't travel here with her, but Drifter is my brother, and we're both in the same business. He also said her and 4 others, and that would be us. So, where do we fit into your equation, General? I'm assuming that we're still alive and not prisoners because you want to make some use of us?
That's what I'm hoping you can help me with. What do you know about this situation?
They want that info.
Angel!
Drifter, it's all right. Being put in jail is the least of our worries. Ravel, they wanted the schematics for some new device that you guys are supposed to be building. A big slipgate. They hired us to steal the blueprints from you guys.
What in blazes? That's a top-secret project.
Seems you're well informed. So, did you give the information to them?
No. They
Fine, just tell them everything. They killed our mechanic and they tried to kill us. Their leader, a guy named Sith, wanted that info bad.
But did they get the information?
No. They nearly killed us, though. Star Fury saved us, and he sent us here. He said something about a barrier and a covenant. He said that our deaths were forbidden by the covenant, and he said something about the Chosen?
You know something about this, Grim. You knew what those things were when they came and took out Cinder.
Rumors, legends. There are legends among my people of ancient warriors who walk invisibly, immortals. They are called phantasms. They are protectors. They tried to protect us and they failed. As a result, Shub-Niggurath enslaved my people.
Shub what's it?
The devil goddess, they call her. I thought you'd been keeping up, brother. She's the force behind the slip jumpers, or so I'm told.
What? I thought their leader was called Quake. If they have a leader, that is.
My God. This is information that's only known to the highest levels of military people. How did you come by it?
They're debt runners, Captain. Evidently more resourceful than most.
No doubt.
Okay, wait. This is all going too fast.
Here's what I think. We know that Star Fury and these other 2 that Sassy mentioned are phantasms.
That's what they claimed.
Right. And Ravel met Star Fury nearly 40 years ago and was told that both he and us would be needed in the future for the salvation of our realm.
Correct. That's what he told me.
And he spoke of a covenant and a barrier. Grim, you said the phantasms are protectors, right? But you said they failed to protect you. Do you know how or why?
The official story? The story that the slavers and Shub-Niggurath's lieutenants tell us is that her forces overran the phantasms and destroyed them.
Is that what happened?
I don't know. My mother told me a different story before they killed her. She said there was a barrier that kept the phantasms from saving us, and that the barrier was not broken. She said she was one of the Chosen and she failed. When they came for her, they claimed that she had conspired against the unholy army, and as such was due for execution. I didn't believe it then. Now, I'm not so sure.
Your mother? They killed her?
It's in the past. I escaped. I told you more about my past than I've told Sassy, Angel. I don't wish to tell you more.
So, you ogres are slaves. We thought that might be the case when we first fought you. An ogre's injured badly, unable to fight, so we captured him. He had been considerably wet-wired, like most of Shub-Niggurath's troops. but a large portion of his head had been destroyed, and I guess there was enough brain tissue left for him to speak, without the wet wire that had been in his head interfering. All he said was one word, which we couldn't decipher at the time, and then he died. We later translated it roughly as, "I'm sorry."
You did injustice. None of us serve Shub-Niggurath willingly, but most are unable to resist her. The implants that her technicians wire into the brains of my people lobotomize them, make them unable to resist her call. I have no qualm about killing one of mine in that condition. To be in such a state is a living hell.
So that's it then. It's our turn. There's some sort of barrier, like Rib mentioned. A barrier that's keeping the phantasms from protecting us. And we have to break it
I don't
somehow.
mean to rain on your parade, Angel, but I don't think putting divine faith in these things is going to do us much good. As far as I've seen, there's only one way to protect yourself from a slip jumper. With a loaded weapon. We've held them off well enough, and have even won some serious victories.
But think, Cal. They're overrunning you now. What if they attack again in greater numbers? What if more powerful monsters appear? Can you hold out forever?
Yeah, I think so.
We've done well enough against the ones we've fought so far, but they're far from being defeated. I'm willing to take on any allies we can get. I've seen one of these phantasms face to face, and he claimed to have killed a cyber demon single-handedly. If these warriors are that powerful, I'm not against having them on our side.
So we need to break the barrier. How?
Get a big hammer.
Drifter, be serious.
Okay. This is pretty hard to believe, though. You have to give me that. So how do we find this barrier?
I say we start looking in the place that the slip jumpers seem so interested in. What about it, Ravel? Where are you building this slipgate that they want so badly?
Sir, that's privileged information.
I know, Captain. We're building it under an alien pyramid that we unearthed several years ago.
Great. Just great.
The group that was on that dig found a tremendous power source underneath the pyramid. Tremendous. Almost on par with the power of a sun, but all contained within a network of machinery. A gigantic fusion reactor completely contained.
Incredible. So whose bright idea was it to build a slipgate on top of that thing?
The top brass, and I mean the top level of government. You see, we happen to know the dimensional coordinates where Quake's located. We traced the vector back almost immediately after he started inserting goon squads into our bases.
They know? You mean they've known where Quake is all this time? Why haven't we attacked?
Shub-Niggurath is one of Quake's top lieutenants. We'd traced both her coordinates and Quake's, but Shub-Niggurath seems to be running the show in this part of the universe, so we concentrated on her first. An operation is currently underway to take her out, but I can't discuss it.
Why not? We've just about given away all the other top clearance information we know.
Cute Captain, you've known me a long time. I would not be divulging all this information if I didn't think it was necessary.
Alright, sir. Sorry I mouthed off.
Forgiven, Captain. Shub-Niggurath's dimensional location is shielding against slipgate insertion. As far as we know, Quake's isn't. The reason we haven't moved on him is that his dimensional coordinates are so far away that it would take more power to reach them than we could ever hope to harness.
I see it then. So you think this alien reactor will give you enough power to reach Quake's realm via slipgate?
Reach it and kick his ass. Yes. Our top archaeologist was working on deciphering the alien hieroglyphics in an attempt to figure out how the reactor worked, with the construction operation already in progress. He and his guards were killed recently by slip jumpers.
Quakes doesn't want you coming to visit. So where does this barrier thing and those phantasms fit in?
I don't know. But I bet it has something to do with that reactor. Sith wanted those slipgate plans bad. Probably to sabotage the thing.
Or simply to find it and blow it up. Those plans included location information, too.
So that's why we're here, is it? To break the barrier, to help the phantasms reach our realm?
Yes.
Fine. First of all, I don't believe it. I've seen some pretty heavy tech since I landed on this planet, and you definitely have a slip jumper infestation. And I believe there's a force behind the slip jumpers. Shub-Niggurath, Quake, or both. But it has nothing to do with the covenants or invisible barriers. That's magic, and magic doesn't exist. It's alien tech and alien trash. That's all there is to it. There aren't any godlike protectors roaming around out there.
Sis, about that magic thing.
Drifter.
I mean, you're right. Magic. Whatever.
Oh crap, they need us, General. Something big's going down.
Sir, the slip jumpers have broken past the beeline. We're fighting a delaying action, but we're taking heavy casualties. They'll reach the base in less than an hour, sir. There's 5 times as many as there were before.
No! I've got to get back out in the field, sir.
I understand, Corporal. Take your position outside the door. I'll join you in a few minutes. Captain, I must speak with you.
But, sir...
Now, Captain. The slip jumpers are advancing. There are far too many for us to fight. Our reinforcements won't be arriving for 2 more days. We can't hold out against an army of that size for that long.
What are you going to do?
If we fight them, we'll die. I'm not willing to accept that option, so I'm taking the only other one I have. Captain Kell, organize a detachment of Marines and armored units. We will escort these people to the alien pyramid, to the slipgate construction site underneath it. You will attempt to contact these phantasms and get them to assist us.
You can't be serious, sir.
Oh, but I am, Captain. Think of what we're up against. I'm willing to try anything at this point. You know that in a stand-up fight, they would slaughter us.
As you say, sir.
Good. Get moving. I'll take charge of the troops in the field, and we'll hold these things for as long as we can. We're counting on you. All of you.
Now hold on just a damn minute here. I don't work for you guys. The only place me and my men are heading is to our ship and off this rock.
Right. Right, Angel?
I'm not leaving. I'm going with Kel.
Damn it, Mac. Get your head on straight. It's a fool's mission. If we stay here, we die with them.
I agree with Mac, Sassy. Chub Niggurath enslaved my people. If we can win a victory here, I can at least accomplish some measure of revenge.
Right. I'm staying too. Starfairy said we were needed. If we can do something here, let's do it.
You're all hopeless.
You know, sis, you're right. I almost agree with you. But Sith killed my best friend. I'll never forgive him for that. And I won't abandon Angel. I'm with you, baby. All the way.
So what's it going to be, Sassy? You going to leave your men behind and head for your ship?
I can't do that. They're my partners. And even though they both seem intent on killing themselves, I can't do anything about it. You can have your way, Ravel. I'll stay too. I've grown bored with life regardless.
All right then. We're agreed. So let's get moving, Kel. I'm anxious to get this over with.
I guess that's the way it'll be. General, I'll need 10 minutes to ready my men. We'll head out of here through the back door and head post-haste for Site B. I'll need 3 APCs for my men and 2 tanks to run escort. If anything gets in our way, we flatten it.
They're yours, Captain. Good luck, all of you. I'm not sure if you're the keys to the salvation of our race, but you're certainly the keys to the salvation of this outpost. Don't fail. Captain, I lead the operation.
Well, the big man has spoken, and our objectives have been set. Let's move it out, people.